We're finding out what's new for 2026 Grand Highlander. And I'm also gonna show you a deep dive interior, exterior on the Platinum trim. We're gonna be thorough about it and we're gonna have a lot of fun. First thing you need to know is, what is Grand Highlander? If you're not that familiar with it, well, it's Toyota's full-size 3-row SUV. It fits people quite nicely in the 3rd row, even if you're a tall person, which is a nice benefit. Not a lot of Toyota SUVs can do this. Well, it's a very nice looking dash. It's got storage room on the sides, big screen, big matching screen, nice sound system, and extra features. The Platinum trim offers 2 different powertrains, so that's a nice benefit right there. You can get one that's all gasoline. You can get one that's hybrid, supersized hybrid. And I'm seeing a 2nd row that has lots of headroom, an extra pano roof. I like that too. Captain chairs. You can also get bench seat in a Grand Highlander, so that's something that might fit your family size a little bit better. You just get to choose based on the configuration. Some are available in captain chairs and some don't have that as an option. Next, we got to talk about what's new for 2026. This is a year that is not going to have a major redesign. Certainly not time for that. It's also not time for a major refresh, so we're not going to get that either. As a matter of fact, most of the trim configurations are going to be straight carryovers. That means the same in 25 as 26. YMCA. Why? Because I want to tell you. But the Nightshade does have black badging, I believe, as the back. I think that's one upgrade, if I was seeing that right. Not sure if I saw that right. But anyway, minimal changes. Most of it is going to be a carryover. All right, so we got the hands-free power liftgate. But how much room is back here? Well, I believe it's 20.6 cubic feet of space. I think that's right. I'm going to go ahead and show you how these seats go forward. They can also go backward. But watch this. If you have the seat up just a little bit more, which I might want to do, I'm going to go ahead and shut this and see what happens. Okay, it's closing time. Closing time in the Grand Highlander, and I can't get out. This is a 2.4 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. It's all gasoline. You don't see orange cables, which means if you're looking at the hood, that means high voltage, that means electric power. Doesn't have that. Matched with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Here's the difference between this option and the Hybrid Max option. If you get the Hybrid Max option, that adds in electric motors, so it's hybridized. Hybridized, I made a new word, woo! That Hybrid Max is matched with a 6-speed automatic transmission. That one gets 362 horsepower and a whopping 400 pound-feet of torque. This one here is the gasoline, the turbo, just a straight turbo. 265 for horsepower, 310 for torque. We're gonna do a straight walk around here, starting with the front, going to the profile, and then finishing off at the back. Then I'm gonna show the front row, then the 2nd row, then the 3rd row, then the cargo. So that's the order. It's got chrome trim right here, which is nice because it's subtle, and then gloss black here. Beautiful. Has parking sensors here in the front. That means they're also in the back, and then a panoramic view monitor so we can see all the way around this one right here. You'll find LED headlights with the LED daytime running light and fog lights as well. This has Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. It has silver front bumper accent down there. Pretty cool. It's very traditional looking, I think. Very traditional. Now, ooh, look at that. There's the turn signal. On the side profile, we're gonna see matte black for the fender treatments. They start off thin and then they progressively get just a little bit bigger here. 20-inch alloy wheels, and it's a matte black, multi-spoke. This particular one has wheel locks. That's how you know it has wheel locks, because there it is right there. These tires, by the way, if you want to know, they are 255 55 R20. Let's keep going. Matte black down on the bottom here, and then a color keyed mirror cap. Mirror, oh, and then the turn signal has chrome accent stripe blind spot monitor so that you can get that second opinion if the coast is clear. Has auto lock and unlock on the front door. See that? It beeped at me. It says, hey, the car's already on. And then we've got this one right here. Ooh, I can't lock it. And then it has auto lock on the back doors as well. Silver roof rails. It's a long vehicle. It's a good looking profile. And we did say that there's panoramic glass up here. I'm gonna find out if any of it opens. That would be important to know. Okay, the shark fin antenna and the spoiler that continues out this way. It's color keyed. Has the exposed mirror, LED tail lights, plain. Ooh, I'm gonna be going somewhere next week too. I wonder where I'm going. Anyone want to guess in the comment section? It's a trip. It's an event. Grand Highlander written out in dark. That's in chrome, the platinum. And here's the backup camera right up in here. The silver rear bumper accent matches the one in the front. And if you notice, they're very subtle, but here are the little dots that signify you've got the backup sensors. Remember, we can open it this way if we want to. I could also open it right there, right there, yeah, by the plate light. This is how you open and shut. So there we go. And then extra room. This is with one seat up, one seat down. There are a lot of features to discuss in the front row. Some of them are lit up, some of them are not illuminated, some of them are hiding. Got a wood accent type panel right here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, baby, say you love me. 5, 6, 7 times. So memory seats, 2-position. It's got the power folding mirrors. This is soft touch. This is soft touch. So both of those are soft touch. Big bottle opening. We're going to find a lot of those in here. 11 different JBL speakers. I'm going to go to 0.5 mode so you can see more of it. The sill plate. No sport pedals on this one. It has a heated steering wheel. That's for the power liftgate. Leather wrapped wheel. It has a driver attention alert. So that tells you if you're looking the other way too long while you're driving and the car says, hey, yo, can't see your eyes. Look up. Don't be distracted. There's the horn. And these are leather seats. Pretty squishy. Firm though, but squishy. Headrest. Leather. Yeah. Nice, soft, supportive, squishy bolstering here with accent panels that are a little bit discolored, we'll call it, because they're brown. They are a little brown. So this has the up and down like this. It twists and turns. Does it have 4-way lumbar support? No, it doesn't. I think that would be a nice touch considering this is the platinum trim. The controls on the steering wheel, pretty easy to figure out. They're very common with today's Toyota models. 12.3-inch driver digital gauge cluster, and this is the head-up display. So that means we can see information on our screen just like that. It's very handy, very useful, and it promotes not being as distracted. Over here, look, this is all-wheel drive and it has the multi-terrain select. So we could choose mud and sand conditions, rock and dirt ground, normal, eco for better gas mileage, sport. What do you think looks cooler here? Rock and dirt, mud and sand, or just plain normal? I like rock and dirt, I think. You tell me in the comment section what you think. And you know what? Because of this lighting, we can actually see right here the dots that really aren't exposed to the light. They look more like that if I'm looking at it head on. And as we get closer, so now we can actually see what's going on behind what's going on. Is there room in here? Absolutely. Look, armrest, armrest. It could be a little bit softer touch, but it's not hard. It has a little bit of give to it here, but they're good armrests. And look how big this is here. I got a tray, but also I put my microphones down in here. Look how deep that is. That's really quite huge, and it goes up a little bit further too for more space. And speaking of space, got more space in here with the cup holders, big dump bin kind of right in there. Well, it's not kind of right in there, it is right in there. Wireless charging pad over here. Also the camera system, it's got a USB, a push button start. So those are all things that you might look forward to having here. Electronic parking brake with brake hold. This is the engine start and stop. So by pushing this, it turns, get over here. It turns off the ability to shut off the engine at traffic lights and things like that. So see that? It's off, it's on the left-hand side. If you have it off, it won't shut off at traffic lights. This is nice. Nice storage pad right here. And it has USB-C, JBL sound system, nice looking door panel. Has, ooh, I like this right here. Dual temperature controls, and these are kind of soft touch, so they feel nice. This feels a little bit more, almost not Lexus-like, but you know what I mean. It feels better than I thought it was going to feel. How about cooled seats? Maybe heated seats. They're on both sides here. 12.3-inch screen like we talked about before. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things we can do without. Come on, I'm talking to you. Come on. So we can have a regular mirror, we can have a digital rear view mirror, get that crystal clear camera view. It has home link for garage door openers. Is this sunglass holder? It is. Holla. So now we're gonna turn on the light and then we're gonna open this up. Okay, so it's raining. I bet we get some water in here. I hope we don't. But I gotta open it for you, don't I? Oh, no water. A little bit of water. Not much. Okay, so it opens up a little bit more than halfway. And we did this all with very little droppage, we'll call it. Check out the visibility all the way across. The window space is actually very good, going all the way to the back. Isn't that nice? Yeah, you'll like this visibility. On this screen here, you can push the OK button on the steering wheel and change all of our safety information here. You can check the meter settings. The meter style can go between smart, casual. If you watch a lot of my videos, I do this nearly every time. But remember, just because you watch my videos a lot doesn't mean somebody's not watching this for the first time, and it might be important to them. So that's one of those things I ask you to just kind of bear in mind. Yes, it seems repetitive, but remember, most of my viewers are watching these videos for the very first time. As a matter of fact, if you want to subscribe to my channel, here's a stat. I believe that 92% of all the views that I had, and I think I'm at 95 million total views, they don't come from subscribers. So 92% of those 95 million views don't come from subscribers. So if you want to help me out, just hit subscribe. That would be a huge, huge benefit. Thank you. Going in here, first thing I see, we've got, and we want to retract it, the sunshade. So that blocks out the sun, keeps it a little bit cooler probably. I would imagine it would. And then we've got this right here, soft touch, soft touch. We're going to look for big bottle openings all the way throughout, and we see them here. This seat right here can be adjusted this way, sliding all the way so you can get to the back seat, or back seats back. All right, we can make the seat go flat so that you can stack and store. You know what? There's over 97 cubic feet of space behind this right here, behind the first row, all the way to the back. So if you want to move bigger things, shouldn't be a problem. It would be nice to show you where the air comes out and see if we have grab handles. The driver doesn't get it, but everyone else does. The air's here, and the air is right over here, so everybody gets air that comes down. And this holds iPads. They just press right in here. Big cups, I like it. And this can actually come right out so that we can use this as a walkway. Now that's super handy, wouldn't you say? Heated seats and cooled seats in the back. Excellent. Temperature controls, USB-C and USB-C, so two of them. And we've got a 120 volt, 100 watt plug-in. By the way, I just picked up an iPhone 17 Pro because it has a better camera. It's not as susceptible to high temperatures because my phone shuts off and closes down because of temperature. You see that little temperature thermometer gauge saying, cool it down. You got to cool it now. Ooh, watch out. You're gonna lose control. Well, anyway, it's been shutting down a lot because it gets overheated. So this one's has a cooler in it, and it might help. I can go, but this is the first time that I'm filming in a little bit rainy conditions, so I'm seeing how it works. So let me know. It looked a little blurry in one of the shots, so I'm not sure if that's good or bad. But anyway, this goes forward, backward. I can recline, have good headroom, have fantastic leg room. I'm gonna choose to go through this way here. It's got a block so I can get up into it, get down on it, get down on it. And then we can recline this one, put up the headrest. And if you can see, I've got good headroom right here. The legroom is good. I can slide it forward any number of different ways to give myself more room, or you can give yourself a lot of room. If you don't have a second seat passenger and a kid wants to sit back here, sometimes they like that, you know, they have a ton of room for their kingdom. That's gonna be amazing here. Extra features, but what kind of features? Well, the iPad holder is right there, huge cup holders, USB-C, it's all there, good space, got the same USB-C here, iPad holder, latches for tie downs. It's good news all the way across. Look at the room we have in here behind that second row. It's really good. A lot of light back here too. Those seats, by the way, the seats are very comfortable. Now we really opened up space. Isn't that nice? Seats are all flat. We're really opening up a lot of room. Here's the window sticker. What's standard? Made at Princeton, Indiana. I got to see these on the line last week, made. It was incredible. Oh, very nice. 5,000 pound tow capacity. Excellent. There's a B who also wants to know about the window sticker. 54 545. 54, 545. Hey, what's that called when it repeats like that? It's the same backward and forward. That's not a palindrome, is it? Do I have that right, or am I wrong? It's got some extra options. It's got the 20-inch black wheels added to it versus the regular 20-inch alloy wheels, some extra features, regional assembly ports, finish things off. $59,660 with these options. It's available at Fred Anderson Toyota. Check out fredandersontoyota.com. And thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you following me. We do fun, thorough reviews here. A little bit of singing today, but it's morning. We gotta energize ourselves, wake up, you know? Anyway, I'm at Toyota Jeff Reviews, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Threads. And you can find all reviews. I just did one on a 2026 Corvette ZR1 in Arctic White. It's fantastic. That's at Auto Jeff Reviews, AUTOJEFF. And you know what? Before that, I did one on the Lexus TX inside and out. So be sure and check out Auto Jeff Reviews on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Threads. See ya! I have a playlist dedicated just to Grand Highlander. So if you want to know more about this awesome full-size 3-row SUV, click on the Grand Highlander playlist. If you like Camry, click on that playlist. Look in the playlist because you'll see them broken down by model. Could be the way to go. Thanks, guys. Bye.